Hey there, it's Gummy Bear, and today I'm giving you guys starter tips for Virtual Families 3. So if you're new to the game or you just don't know how to play very well, I'm going to try to give you some tips to help you out. Hopefully these tips can help you guys and improve your gameplay and help keep your people alive, happy, healthy, and thriving. I don't know. I'm just hoping that these tips can help you guys out. This video was requested and I've been wanting to do it for the longest time. I just always forget. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. First tip is that if your little person gets sick, as my person is here, their status will say a bit sick. So you're going to want to get them medicine that matches their symptoms as soon as possible so they don't end up getting sick, or so they don't end up dying or getting really weak. I will have a link in the description to a list of all the medicines and how to find out what's wrong. The next tip is to buy at least 500 groceries to leave with your people each day. Just make sure they have 500 groceries in their fridge, and this will ensure that if you are accidentally off the game for a day, or if you can't get onto the game for a day, that they will have at least enough food until you get back, so at least a day's worth of food. And you can come back. Usually I leave my people with 500 food. I come back and they have around 20 food for a small family with 1 or 2 kids. If they have more kids, then you're going to want to leave them with a lot more food if you're going to be gone for a while, because the kids eat a ton of food. I'm just going to tell you in advance, if you're new to the game, that the kids will eat a lot of food. So making sure that they have at least 500 food ensures that they will be okay in case you need to leave the game for a day, or if you just don't play every single day, they will be alright. My next tip is that you are going to want to find a little person who works either in the kitchen or in the office, because when you first start out you won't have a workshop. You'll have to save up money to buy a workshop, so you aren't going to want to choose somebody who works in a workshop, because then they won't be able to work. So you're going to want to find someone who like cooks or has something to do with food, or somebody who would work on a computer, like a video game tester, for example, or something like that. Those people will be working in the office or the kitchen, so you're going to want to find someone who works either in the office or a kitchen to make sure your people can make money. The next tip I have is to complete goals. Completing goals will give you a little bit of money for each goal, and they're pretty easy to do. Some goals are so easy that they're just praising your people for different behaviors, and also I think goals gives you a reason to keep coming back to the game, and to keep, it gives you something to work towards in the game, since this isn't very much of a story-based game or anything like that. The next tip I have for you guys is to watch those free coin ads. They give you 200 coins each, and you can save up really quick with them, and all you have to do is find them. They're red, they're in the right top corner of your game, and you just tap on them. It'll take you to a 15 to 30 second ad, and you watch it and get 200. This isn't really a tip, but your little people do have different behaviors that they will do on their own, sometimes different depending on their personalities. You don't have to let them do these things, but they will do them on their own. So the next tip I have, and I think it is a big one, you are going to want to keep your house clean. Now I have a maid, but you probably won't because you're just starting out, but you are going to want to keep your house clean. So there will be dirt smudges, socks, wrappers spread about your house, and you're going to want to have your little people pick those up, clean it up as soon as possible. Just place them on the item or the mess, and they will clean it up. And you're going to want to do this because this will help your people. It'll prevent them from getting depressed and sick more often. If their house isn't clean, they're going to get sick all the time. They're going to get depressed and they're going to get weak, and they could die. So you're going to want to keep their house as clean as possible. Clean up those messes every time you come on the game, and it will really help them out. So the next tip I have for you guys is to have your person marry the opposite gender. So you are going to want to have a male and female little person. This is because it will be really expensive to adopt if you don't have your people have kids. So all you have to do, as you saw, is place your people together. They will probably argue a little bit, but eventually they will move to the bed and they will have a baby. And they can take care of this baby pretty much on their own. There's not really anything special you have to do for the baby. They just have to hold it for, it's around a day, honestly. And if you go into the details, you can see this little thing down at the bottom. If this little thing that says takes care of baby is yellow, then they will be taking care of the baby, so they will hold on to it. And the kids, as far as I know, can't do it. The dad can as well. So if his is yellow, they can both take care of the baby. And this is how you get them to switch and have the dad hold the baby or the mom. You just find her if you ever can. Apparently I can't. I'm just gonna set him right down there and find her. Okay, she was outside for some reason. So you just had to take them and put them together just as you would if they were going to make a baby. So, and then the dad is holding, and I'll show you again. Now the mom's holding, and now the dad. They just switch like that. It's super easy, super quick. Then they can both work on their careers. The next tip I have is to buy sale items. When you go into furniture, there will be a sale section with different items, and you can buy these items for like half off or something like that, and they will be a lot cheaper than the normal items. You can get some better items for a pretty good price, and you won't be spending as much money, which totally makes sense when you're first starting out. And last but not least, I wanted to say it's okay to let your people do what they want and have some fun. It's actually good for them. This way they don't get too sad or overworked. And it's fun for you to watch them do these things sometimes. Like swimming in the pool, they look pretty funny. I also wanted to say hi, welcome to the Virtual Families family. Happy to have you here if you are new to the game or old to the game or anything. Happy to have you here, and you can always come to my channel and check out my videos for more tips. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have any more starter tips if you're not new to the game, or any advice that you might need. Leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. Bye!